And it might get worse. Oregon State's on the move at the Florida 32. This drive started inside the 10. Broken tackle. Benwick dives to the 27-yard line.
Saw what Steve Spurrier and Urban Meyer were able to accomplish. Dan Mullen had some good moments too, and the last year not so good, and now this start for Bill
Richardson off to the NFL. Jalen Kitna dismissed from the team. Is it going to be Jack Miller? Is it somebody out of the portal? Is it somebody in the recruiting class? As Silas Bolden catch and run, stays in bounds and upended inside the 5.
Plays. I love the way Branson is kind of taking this thing over. This Oregon State offense has been dominating trenches, and then they get wide open plays where their best player can be in space. Massive gain, in position to score again.
Yeah, I mean, you had 2 open receivers. Florida completely out of position there.
Let's keep our eyes on that fullback. There's a jackhammer sighting.
Instead, misdirection pitch and stiff arming, and into the end zone for the touchdown is Jan Griffin.
Here, Trey Dean is one of the leaders. Like he's this a one-on-one drill in practice, and you get that stiff arm.
Yard drive that took 6.5 minutes off the clock. The extra point makes it 30-0. Finish this game with something positive. They have 98 yards. They've had like 7 yards since the first quarter. Here's Etienne on the return, and even that's troublesome.
Yeah, and then obviously they were winning a lot. Now they're still in it. Not mathematically eliminated at all. They can still get going, but it's certainly been a different year this year. Look at that.
Was that a shot?
Yeah, because I asked him a question about it after the last game against the Bears. He said, you never know what's going to be the last one. So I said, were you alluding to it? Big play by Jack Miller. Is this too little too late? Who knows? But
28-yard pass play. Longest play of the day.
That's another one of these.
Some movement. What about Baker Mayfield? What do you guys think is next for Baker?
You were there.
Snap infraction on the offense, number 65. 5-yard penalty.
I feel like the Rams calling the play.
And they say he has like a photographic memory, so he's able to learn. And that's amazing because he headbutts people who have helmets on while not having a helmet. His brain has stayed intact. That was an electrifying performance as we get a pass interference down the field here. This one.
Defense, number 4. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So now the ball for Florida to finally get some points.
Well, Pearsall is their guy downfield that can make plays, ball underthrown, and as you often see when the DB doesn't see the football, he doesn't adjust back, and there's the big hit that Miller takes. But
Junior, who's their vocal leader out of that group. Run play, Etienne grounded after a gain of 1 by James Rawls.
And he's an aggressive guy, had the entire offseason to get ready, and it's really paid off this year.
To your point, Coach Smith said that the team is the star around here in Oregon State. The defense is certainly a beautiful depiction of that.
Miller has some running room here. Nice cut. Keep the play alive and get a first down.
Into the program, building it up how you would like it to be seen, how it was. I like what they're doing, man.
Now Butler or whoever it is makes a run, and they don't maybe have the same talent individually, but they play together as a group. That's what these developmental teams in college can do. And Oregon State is a great
extension, too. Oregon State's investing in it.
And another flag. How about with USC and the way UCLA's playing, leaving the Pac-12? The door's open for a school like Oregon State.
5-yard penalty, third down.
I mean, with you.
You know more people than we do. But you're right, though. The Pac-12's future is certainly in jeopardy right now. How will they save it? What will they become? Power 5 still a real thing?
Jack Miller stepping out. Point.
Now we're in scoring position.
But 4th and 2, or they might get shut out if they don't pick this up.
Oh, no.
Montrell Johnson dumped in the backfield. That is a snapshot of this entire game. Their last 4. Well, Florida's going to end the season losing its last 3. Irish on the jet sweep. Broken tackle, first down.
Jack's first year, look what he did.
College football playoffs.
Yes, and I think doing it the right way with Florida, they got to clear some things out. It's going to take time that you like to track from time to time.
I do love the internet.
There's
some bad with the internet, of course.
But I'm saying the bad might be.
It gets loud.
It might be toxic.
Offense number
when it comes
67.
to the blue and orange for the next few days.
5-yard penalty, second down.
When you national championship.
30-0. Oregon State.
Branson hit as he throws ball. Batted and incomplete. Bolden
is being billed as the greatest bowl game outside of the college football playoff. And I think we're right about one side of it. Oregon State is certainly.
Man, he may have really helped himself today with his performance against the SEC defense of being the guy next year.
Luke
Loescher.
Of course. Punted the laces, hardest part of the ball.
Look at that
Who
one.
cares?
And it checks up at the 9-yard line.
Get the ball.
It's down at the. You
He's
must
coming
have
backwards. Can't wait to get out there. Got some boys around the sidelines at the Fiesta Bowl. We're going to be down there at the Peach Bowl, having the time of our lives.
Miller back out there, dumps it off to Odom. It's a first down. Out.
It seemed bizarre near the end of the play. Gets pushed and then
Right there. On
Yeah,
the cut, back in bounds, bracing for the hit.
Yeah, right away. And before that Michigan game, everybody was talking about them as a team to look out for. They still have a lot of talent, but where would their mindset be?
On Selection Sunday, hey, you better find your motivation, guys, because you don't have that loss to really fuel you.
Miller in trouble, but a receiver coming back to the ball and it's slipping is Frazier. So come
Play for Georgia and play to win championships.
And they've already won a title. I mean, that's it's impossible to get people.
Feed off of his energy, his intensity and energy, competitive spirit.
You know, he once picked off Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
Incredibly smart.
it's 116.
Miller running around in the backfield. Throws to the sideline to Frazier's, and they rule it in.
30-0.
I think it's going to be really interesting to see where TCU is after a magical year that ends in defeat. You know, can they bounce back as Miller has to throw that away
Yeah, good call.
and beat a good Michigan?
Winning that one was abnormal for their season this year. Hopefully they can find that magic again, but taking on a great Michigan team.
Miller leaving the pocket again, throws a dart, complete first down to Caleb Douglas.
Hit.
Future's right because Caleb Douglas is on the back end of it, the 6'3" freshman who they think can really be. And Stafford and these guys that all make that throw.
Baseball players flip those hips.
Off play action, Miller looking downfield, and again coming open. This time it's Bowman breaking tackle. Can they get in the end zone? Out of bounds, but inside the 10.
Where he gets away with it here, but watch, you'd love to see him throw it now as opposed to later. Now you take away the ability to make the play after the catch. Earlier, he probably walks down the sideline into the end zone.
Give to ETN, bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
Wall.
And
There's a
the ball's
trophy.
on the ground. Miller has to fall on it. Fortunate.
This is kind of what it's been, right, Harvey?
Yep.
Big play,
Yep.
terrible play. Different place now. Where will they be next year?
Third and goal for the 14. Miller to throw. In trouble and sacked. It's fourth and goal from the 23. Fisher Morris on the
Good a job as he can, but there's the blitz up the middle right there. They brought pressure on the left side with Speights.
streak
Sweet
on
tags.
the line. But that's the only thing on the line right now.
It's a lot, Dave. And look at Mahalik coming through for Coach Napier. Offseason, we scored points.
And Smack instead kicking it deep. Be a touchback. Oregon State will just take one knee and
36.
That's going to be a tough week for me on a microphone, but this has been an absolute joy on a microphone alongside you two.